Smits from Miller. He takes the game's first shot and gets the roll on it. Pittman is cutting and Kukoc sees it. Scotty missed it but keeps it alive. Another drive to the left hand and he ties the game.
He did it 3 possessions in a row the other night. Tonight you see it once again.
Dale Davis bounces off Kukoc and Indiana reclaims the early lead. Harper baseline. Longley follows.
Not because they're double teaming Jordan in the post, which is leaving one of their offensive players available to go get the boards.
Dale Davis muscles it home for his second hoop. Harper driving. Misses the reverse. Jordan has it. Listen. Out to Mullen. Now he gets it back. Smits turns and hits.
Mark Jackson, vital for him to penetrate. He faked the outside jump shot, got in the lane. Smith slides to that open area, and he finds him.
Because you know his hands are so quick down there.
Jackson's floater swatted away by Kukoc. Here goes Jordan. Mullen fouls him. Michael hits it anyway, and will get the free throw. Michael's on Mullen. Smits double teamed, so it's Jackson for 3. There's that three-pointer Larry Bird was talking about.
Now what that does is they won't come off of Jackson as much.
Miller dumps it into Smits. Over Longley. Off to a good start.
They're going to go at him, so he's going to have to play some post defense, whether it's Michael or Scotty.
Here is Michael with the jumper. 2 defenders on him. Soft touch. He gets the roll. Ahmad, through the first 4 games, makes them both here, and the Bulls lead by 1.
You can see after every made free throw, the Bulls have gone to full court pressure.
Have been very aggressive defensively, and that's helped their offense. And you can see at Reggie Miller how he's pushed Michael Jordan off the post.
And that ties their first half output, their 8th field goal on the McKee hook.
He's only thinking defense and rebounding, and a lot of times he's open but can't convert.
Miller's open and can convert.
To Chicago.
On the offensive glass.
See, Miller's doing such a good job that he didn't do in Game 5 by keeping those guys out of the post.
Jordan hits a 3. And inbound, we're tied at 22. Michael tongue-wagging into the lane, hits the jumper.
Hard to get in front.
Mullen deals it out to Rose. Jalen Rose from the head of the key. Mullen with a leaner, good off the glass.
Offensive input, and they need him to touch the ball and work the ball around and pass it or go to the hoop, like he has right now. Bob?
Good call, Jimmy.
That was successfully done in Game 3 and 4.
Bob, now Chicago has gone small, so they'll put Kukoc on Smits, and there's another one of those threes by Mark Jackson.
Reggie Miller's back in for Larry Bird. Scott Burrell is open.
I remember that series because they beat us to advance, and Lambeer, every time McHale came down and tried to post up, Lambeer was kicking him in the foot to their bench that they didn't have the other night.
You took the words out of my mouth. Toughness and competitiveness. You have to have that against the Bulls. The same set out-of-bounds play. They run it from the other side. It's a staggered back screen.
In the post off the move tonight. Game 5, they were trying to just have him use his strength against Longley.
Kukoc answers at the other end.
Smits will get a little jumper here on the rotation.
You called it. 6 for 6. Well, they're going Dutch treat tonight. Michael, turnaround on Miller. Spins out, followed by Rodman.
They didn't double that time. They let Reggie play him straight up, and although Michael missed the shot, no block out.
Jackson drives on Kerr and connects. Now it's Jordan on Jackson. Here's Rose driving, pull-up jumper. Jalen Rose came to play after being forced out of Game 5 with the suspension. Antonio Davis. Jackson. 3 of 4 on threes in this first half.
He must make that shot.
Thus far he has. Pippen to the hoop.
But
Antonio Davis on the move. It hung on the lip and then fell home.
See that?
Miller playing Jordan. Pippen from Rodman for 3. Big basket for Chicago. They're within 7.
See off. Boy, he looked for it that time, and Longley stepped back.
Longley on the move. Hits the sweeping left-hand hook. Thanks, Jim. Chicago ball. Trailing by only 3. Jordan looks to cut it to 1 as he splits 2 defenders and does what seemingly only he can. And his shooting woes continue. That was a true brick. I can't remember the last time I saw Chris Mullin shoot like this in a stretch of games. We all remember seeing Michael Jordan do that.
They got to reestablish Rick Smith somehow.
Jackson runs into Longley, gets it back, forces it up, no good. But Davis is there to clean up the mess. Michael guarded by Reggie, into the lane on him. Kukoc all alone. Longley gets the tip.
See, that's the difference between Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller.
Miller trying to guard Jordan, but can't.
That's unbelievable. He faked and had no offensive rhythm at all and still faded back over 2 players and hit that shot.
Another Jordan jumper, and the same result. As he continues to sizzle, Miller is ice cold.
See, now Miller will guard Pippen, and they'll put McKee on Jordan, who's a little bit taller defender. So Scotty's going to take Reggie Miller into the post.
They are just abusing Reggie.
There's not going to be an off night. Whoever he's guarding, they're going to go right into the post against him.
Bulls by 4. Let's see if Smits can answer. He can. Kukoc on the drive. To Jackson. Against Kukoc. Davis with the jumper.
See, that's why shooting Jays.
Davis has 14. It's Pippen finding Harper. Head fake, jumper, got it.
That's Harper's first field goal. He was 0 for 4 in the first half. He's now 1 for 5. Chicago in much better of an offensive rhythm in the third quarter than they were in the first half.
Looking for Smits. Jackson dribbles it off his foot. Foot race to the loose ball. Won by Pippen. To the hoop. He looks to do it. Now backs up to the side. It's Jordan. Quick turnaround. Michael Jordan gives Chicago the lead and gives himself 25 points. Antonio Davis draws a double. Best gets into the lane. Nifty pass to Dale Davis.
See, that's the Davis you got to go to.
Antonio Davis against Rodman. And Indiana closes to within 1.
I'm surprised Rodman's trying not to get in, is not trying to get in front of him, Isaiah. Antonio Davis is a load down there.
The crowd's back in it, that's for sure. Kerr to Pippen. Deflected, recovered by Dale Davis, who somehow manages to stay in. Now it's Best. Stutter step to the hoop. Indiana has the lead.
They got to set some screens for Reggie Miller so he can get a shot up and the Davis boys can play on that offensive glass.
Nice pass inside from Antonio to Dale. Harper on the move, followed by Rodman just as it came off the rim.
Went to help, which left Rodman open for the offensive putback.
Miller. There it is. A 3 for Reggie, just his 2nd field goal.
See?
Michael turns, fires, and cuts the lead to 1.
2 offensive rebounds on that possession. The Pacer fans were upset. They thought Longley committed an offensive foul. Ground and play on. We're not going to give you that right now.
27 for Michael. Best finds Smits, and Smits finds the bottom of the hoop. 19 for Rick. Harper, short, Longley to follow.
Another offensive rebound.
Best working against Kerr, runs him around a screen. Now Smits gets it back, pops the jumper, and hits it again.
See, that's a smart offensive player.
Five of the basket here.
Best is playing him. They're going to double team. You got to pick up the cutter.
The cutter was Harper, and MJ certainly picked him up. Here is Best with Michael all over him. Jordan almost stole it. Rose came up with it and found Smits.
Great vision by Jalen Rose. Great vision. Picked up the loose ball, looked underneath the basket, and threw a bullet right to Rick Smits.
These are the moments Jordan lives for. Into the lane, turnaround fadeaway. That's why he lives for them.
Yeah.
Smits out to Rose. Smits turns, fires, and gives Indiana the lead. With 2 minutes to go, the lead has changed hands 17 times in this game. Michael. The double team comes. And his shot goes in and out, but he was fouled.
Let it clear out.
Jordan's 32nd point.
On Antonio Davis, Michael Jordan will try to pressure Best and keep them out of their offensive sets.
And Longley is also an offensive option for the Bulls because Smits has 5 fouls. Michael misses it. Loose ball. Out of bounds to Indiana.
Dribble.
So that changes things.
He's dribbling it too much.
He goes to the basket and hits on the run. He's got his own ideas, and sometimes I guess they're the right ideas.
Well, at that time, he was being guarded by Steve Kerr and not Michael Jordan. So he set Steve Kerr up and used his foot speed because he didn't have to go against Jordan's foot speed.
Now remember, he made the big play in Game 4 to bring them within 1, almost on the same kind of play. This kid has got no conscience. Up and off the glass.
Looks to tie, but can't. Longley grabs it, gets it back to MJ. Into the lane. And it won't drop, but Jordan will come to the line for 2 free throws that could tie it. Michael needs them both to tie.
To watch the double team.
Tie game, 35 for Jordan. No timeout, as you predicted. Best to the basket, collides with Rodman. Ball comes loose. A whistle for a foul, and let's see who it's on.
I think they gave it to Jordan reaching in. See, Jordan gambled, and Best rolled off of him, used his elbow, and Jordan reached in.
8.5 seconds. Got it. A 90% guy in the postseason. Hits them both. Chicago uses its last full timeout.
Bill Davis has got to be very careful here.
Watch Kukoc on the penetration.
It's Michael. That's the guy to watch. He stumbles and loses it. McKee has it. The Pacers and the Bulls will take it to the limit. Now wait a second. The officials are saying that there may have been a foul with a second or maybe tenths of a second on the clock. Right now they have put 4/10 of a second up on the clock, which is not enough time for Chicago anyway to do anything but rebound the ball and fling it to the other end of the floor.
The points on the board and in the game.
He misses it on purpose. Pippen grabs it, and that will do it. For the first time since the conference semifinals in 1992, Michael Jordan's Bulls, we're not counting when he was gone all of 94 or when he was a shadow of himself in 95 when he came back briefly, the real Michael Jordan Bulls taken to an elimination game for the first time in 6 years.
You see, Bird made the decision to bring McKee back into the game for his defensive ability and also his defensive reputation. He has a defensive reputation, so the officials are not going to call a call on him because he has that reputation.
Well, you could see that he put his right arm down and gave Michael a push.